everybody, welcome to Trilogy Tech Talk. I'm Rena Santoro, and we are at the 2016 RSA conference in San Francisco. I'm here hanging out at the RedHat booth, and here to help me out is Josh Bressers. How you doing, Josh?
I'm fantastic, thank you.
Awesome. So Josh, tell me a little bit about RedHat and what you guys are doing at RSA this year.
Sure, so RedHat is the premier open source company without a doubt. And so we're kind of here just to show off the things we've got, what's going on. We've got some new interesting things happening. We've got our management infrastructure, which is fantastic, and obviously with all the containers and cloud and all this crazy stuff that's coming, right?
Yep.
That's a big deal now to take care of that. We've got some new things, something called RedHat Insights that kind of helps you understand your infrastructure, do some scanning, understand what's going on. We have another thing called OpenSCAP that gives you the ability to kind of look inside of your containers, inside of your systems, do some scanning, figure out what's happening there, and just all around spreading the message and make sure people know Red Hat's here and what we're up to.
So earlier we were talking about there's a lot of traffic flow going on around this little walkway over here.
Yep.
So what are the feedbacks you've been getting while people have been visiting you guys at Red Hat?
So we've had a lot of interest. I mean, I think our biggest thing here is our identity management solution, which allows users to kind of tie everything together. You can authenticate against, something like Active Directory, for example, when you're running Red Hat's products in your infrastructure, which is obviously a big deal. But also we have a bunch of interest in, like I said, these management products we've got right now, and just security questions in general, right? I mean, people are interested in containers, they're interested in cloud, they want to know what's going on in the open source space. And so we've got a lot to say, and it's been a fantastic show so far.
Awesome. And everyone is talking about breaches and security in the cloud, so there's so many companies here. How are you guys separating yourself? How are you guys, being the top dogs?
Well, I mean, the way I like to say it is this is a security conference, but Red Hat isn't a security company, we're a secure company. This is something we've had security in mind for a very long time. We've been doing it, honestly, since the start, where it's just something we've always thought about as part of what we're doing. And so rather than treat security as something that's added on later, maybe as a different product, it's something that Red Hat just has had as a part of everything from the very start. And so that gives us a lot of advantages, especially now when we're moving to things like cloud and containers. We've got some stories to tell that aren't necessarily out there in some of the competitors.
All right. And is there anything else you'd like to touch base on?
So what's going on right now is containers are super hot, right? And everybody wants to know what's going on with containers. They want to understand how this works in their infrastructure, what's happening. But the real thing that's going on is people like to say the operating system doesn't matter once you have your container. But from our perspective and from what we've seen, the operating system is just as important as it's ever been. And so you need to do things like when you're running containers in your infrastructure, what is in that container? Where did it come from? Is this something that you can trust and you have someone standing behind versus something, maybe some guy out there put on the internet and now you're going to try to run your infrastructure on that. And so that's really the thing Red Hat's pushing and the story we're trying to tell in this space.
All right. So make sure you get your containers from Red Hat. And we're not talking about Tupperware.
Absolutely not.
All right. And thank you very much, Josh. I mean, are you going to have any time to walk around in the city? What are you going to get into?
Oh my goodness, absolutely.
Absolutely.
This is a great city, right? It's a great show, great people, so it's always fantastic to catch up with the folks you haven't seen in a long time. Heck, there's even some people at Red Hat I haven't seen in a long time that we're catching up now. So, no, it's been fantastic.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right, well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us, and good luck with the rest of the show.
Thank you so much. Take care.